Hello, everyone. Welcome to my newest video where I will be doing a recap and review of episode 2 and 3 of Canada's Drag Race season 4. Last or 2 weeks ago, we did a review on the first episode, and I was very excited. It's interesting because this season is starting just as we in America are having our most major holidays. So I'm doing episode 2, which came out last week. I did watch it when it came out, but once again, last week we had Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I ended up going to Pennsylvania. I live in Virginia. Ended up driving, with my cousins and uncle to Pennsylvania to my aunt's house for a couple days over Thanksgiving break, and I obviously did not bring any of my makeup because it's too heavy. And I wasn't even able to get any work done at my aunt's house. So, I basically took that as a vacation, which unfortunately afforded me by the time I got back home, here from Thanksgiving break, I had so much work to catch up on for my clients, for my personal readings that I did not have any time to get into drag and review episode 2. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait till episode 3 comes out next week, which is today, this week we're in right now, and then I'm just gonna review episode 2 and 3 together. So somehow I was able to concise episode 2 and 3 into only two pages of notes, back and front, but like I was really surprised because I was like, two episodes. Usually for one episode, I have 2 pages of notes. There's no way we can do like 4 pages of notes for episodes 2 and 3. So I concised everything. I actually just watched episode 3 today, a couple hours ago, and I got all my notes for that. Of course, we're gonna go through episode 2 really quickly first, and then we're gonna get into episode 3. So let's go ahead and get into the show. Once again, last week we did episode review of episode 1. No one went home last week on episode 1 of Canada's Drag Race season 4, which is the first time in this series actually, that this has happened. It happens all the time in the American series, but usually in the non-American series, someone usually goes home the first day. Well, not in, episode 1. However, in episode 2, we definitely had someone go home this episode. So we start the episode with episode 2, and Venus lets the girls know that someone's going home this week. Let's go ahead and pull up the next picture, by the way. We start episode 2 off, and Venus lets the girls know, they all do their kind of sit down at the beginning of the episode and basically talk, shit to one another, right? Venus, once again, lets the girls know, she's the tall one in the white hat, that, someone's going home next week. Raja O'Hara, by the way, is the guest judge for this week's episode. Episode 2, Raja O'Hara from American Drag Race is the guest judge for episode 2 of Canada's Drag Race. I think this is the case because I think Raja won, and I won a season of Canada's Drag Race versus the world. So now Drag Race does this thing where they do the versus the world thing, which is basically like a global all stars. I don't know why they just don't call it that, but I believe Raja O'Hara won a Canada versus the world season. So I think it was season 1. So she's a guest judge, for Canada, even though she's not Canadian. Um, Brooklyn Hytes comes into the workroom and tells the girls that they'll be doing a QV She Maxi Challenge this week where they will promote drag related items, right? So this is going to be very fun. This is going to be acting. This is improv, and things of this nature. So the girls only get one take. This is supposed to be live, so they only get one take. And the girls split into groups, right? So Melinda says that the girls ran away from her because she was in the bottom last week. And I said, that's how it is, Melinda. So you're gonna have to, step it up. Melinda ends up getting paired with Kitten Kaboodle. So Melinda and Kitten, I think, are the oldest girls in the group, and it's always the case, especially when you have a young cast like this, because I think everyone else, for the most part, is younger, except Kitten Kaboodle and Melinda, who I think are the older queens. Melinda being the oldest, right? So I was like, it is what it is. Melinda and Kitten are paired together. Kitten is really, really good. She's really, really quick with it, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. So, I was like, at least you have a good partner, Melinda. Venus, the girlfriend experience, and Aurora pick each other, and they pick Tip Tits Bra. So they have to promote this like tip tit, this bra where you can stuff your tips in the bra itself. It's called tip tits or something like that. I don't know. That's what they called it in Michelle Chow. Nearah Nuff, Aimee Yonce Shennel, and Luna Dubois pick party poncho. So they have to promote this like poncho, that the girls wear, and get people to want to wear the poncho. Kitten Kaboodle and Melinda Verga choose fierce flats. So these girls, Melinda and Kitten, have to promote flat shoes, and make them fierce. And flat shoes in the drag queen world is a no. All right, you don't wear flats when you're a drag queen, right? So I was like, okay, you you got picked last. No one wanted to pick you, and you got stuck with kind of the hard one. But I don't know. At the same time, fierce flats, you can make that funny. I feel like, which they did make it funny. We'll talk about that here in a second. Sisi Superstar, Denim, and Kiki Coe get shade blockers. So we all know what shade blockers are, child. They're just sunglasses, but they're sunglasses with the earmuffs. Is their like thing? I guess because it's cold in Canada. I don't know. Anyway. So let's go ahead and talk about these maxi challenges that these girls did, child, because it was a doozy. Let's go ahead and start with Denim and her group. So Denim, Kiki Coe, and Sisi Superstar, child. Um, remember they had to look at the little earmuffs right there. They had to promote the shade blockers. They were a mess. They were a mess. Denim started off really, really well. I thought Denim was going to be the leader in the group. There's something where she said, she was like, my name is Denim and I'm your shade specialist. Like she said something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. But then like the other girls didn't really take it anywhere. Um, there was that kind of thing with Denim and Kiki Coe, where Denim did the thing where it's like, I'm your shade specialist. I'm Denim and I'm your shade specialist. And Kiki Coe was like more like jeggings because her name is Denim, and Kiki Coe was like more like jeggings. But it was like it's a funny dig and a funny read, but like what does it have to do with shade blockers? Anyway. So Sisi Superstar is like kind of acting awkward, cringe. She has this whole thing, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do, doodle do. It's like she keeps doing this thing, and it's like it makes it more corny and cringe. I also hated Sisi Superstar's wig. I just didn't like them as a group. I was not a fan. I thought they were the worst in terms of this challenge. Now the best was Melinda Verga and Kitten Kaboodle in this Maxi QVC challenge. Kitten Kaboodle and Melinda Verga were so funny together. They had great chemistry, I thought. And y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Melinda Verga, but I thought she did great. They had the fierce flats, so they had to, promote the fierce flats, and I thought they really made it, really, really fun. Um, Kitten, her flats like had she kind of like made it to, so her flats had this like hydro charge in them, so that when you push the button it like automatically made you tap dance. And then there's something where Melinda, like they were called duck walkers or something like that, so when she put them on she like automatically duck walked. It was like so funny. I thought it was really cute, very creative, and I like the concept, so I thought they were the best in terms of this maxi challenge, Melinda and Kitten. Next is Venus. Aurora Matrix and the girlfriend experience. Now y'all know Venus and Aurora are two of my favorites. I thought they both did well. I thought Venus and Aurora did well. I thought Venus was really probably the funniest or the leader in this group. They all had like this kind of like Western um twang or like accent. I don't know why. Like I don't know why people like non-Americans always like when they think of America, they always think of like the Western like accent. I thought that was kind of funny, but Venus and Aurora did really good in this challenge. The girlfriend experience threw them off though. The girlfriend experience has this attitude of like I don't give an F. Like, you know, I'm gonna laugh in the middle of the segment or in the middle of the improv, you know, and make it awkward and forget my line and not give an F that I just forgot my line and laughed. And it's up to the other two girls to take the cake. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Completely forgot what I'm doing. It's like, and it sucks because, like, you know, she's one of those girls, the girlfriend experience, where she's really good when she's in the moment because she was going really good with it. You know, she was improving, but then I don't know, she kind of got out of herself and she laughed, and then she kind of lost track of where she was, and Venus had to pick up right after her, and like it just threw the whole thing off. And I was just like, that would have made me really mad. And the thing is that Venus and the girlfriend experience, the one in the green and the one with, you know, the pink panties or the red panties right there, they're best friends. You know, so it's like I didn't necessarily like that from the girlfriend experience. You know, I would have seen it as you're potentially ruining my chances to win. Now we all know a lot of the times with these challenges on Drag Race, you perform in a group, but you're typically judged individually. So it's like, you know, there's always that curve you're being, you know, graded on, you know, in these competitions. But at the same time, it's like you never really know with these competitions either. Like, you know, just because they usually do it in other seasons doesn't mean they're going to do it in your season. Like, so I don't know. I didn't like that from the girlfriend experience. I just thought it was like, you know, her attitude is not good for competition, you know? So I don't know. I didn't like that. Lastly, we have Luna Dubois and Nearah Nuff and the whole crew. Um, Luna was boring. She talked like a robot the whole time. The one in the black here, Luna Dubois. Um, I didn't think she was the best host for the this like segment. I did think that I thought Nearah Nuff, the one in the middle in the purple, did the best. And you guys know I'm not a big fan of hers, to be honest. But I really think she did really well in in this specific maxi challenge with Luna and Aimee Yonce, considering what she was working with. Aimee Yonce, the one on the far end here, she has a thick Dominican accent, and sometimes it's hard to like understand her. Um, so just one of the things that Nearah Nuff was dealing with. They weren't in sync with each other at all. Like they were all kind of doing their own thing. I thought Aimee Yonce was very dramatic. Like, you know, she was very dramatic, but in a very funny kind of telenovela way. But, you know, at the same time, I thought it was a mess. You know, I thought overall it was a mess. I thought, you know, there were definitely some funny parts. They definitely were not the worst. I would say the worst was probably Denim and Kiki. And then probably after that, the worst probably was Venus and Aurora, you know, and the girlfriend experience, even though they didn't do too bad. Well, no, actually, Denim and Kiki were probably the worst. These three right here were probably the second worst. I have to be honest. But there was something funny about it that I like. I didn't mind that it was bad, but definitely Luna Dubois was a standout for me. In this as bad, particularly in this group. So I found that very interesting. So that was the maxi challenge. Once again, I thought Melinda and Kitten did really well in that maxi challenge. Let's get into Elimination Day and the runway for episode 2. The runway is gemstones. Y'all know I'm excited because I love gemstones. That is my gig. I'm into spirituality and things like that. So when I heard gemstones was the category for the runway, I was like, "Oh baby, let's read these girls and see what they bring to the runway. Let's get into it." First of all, let's start off with the fact that Brooklyn Heights looks gorgeous. I absolutely love this dress. I want one in every color, especially this color. It's very Halloween, um, very Thanksgiving. So I really, really like this dress. Once again, the category is gemstones. First of all, this is episode 2 once again. So let's go ahead and start with Sisi Superstar. Sisi Superstar, child. Um, I actually liked this dress from Sisi Superstar. She's supposed to be amethyst. I thought it was cute. Apparently she wasn't wearing any shoes though. The judges did. I just realized the microphone was not here the whole time. I am so sorry. I'm editing as I go. So I want to go back to Brooklyn Heights because I don't know if you heard me. Brooklyn looks gorgeous. I absolutely want this dress in every color. I love the gemstones. I think she looks gorgeous. I love the like the head thing with the the piece of hair coming out. I thought she looks gorgeous here. Once again, let's get back to the runway for episode 2 of Canada's Drag Race. This is the runway for episode 2. I like this. Once again, the category is gemstones. Amethyst is Cece's gemstone was amethyst. Amethyst, of course, is purple. I thought she looked cute. Apparently, she wasn't wearing shoes though, and the judges did clock her for that. I don't know why she wouldn't wear shoes with this outfit. Um, I thought the outfit was really cute though. For Sisi Superstar, I thought this was a really cute outfit. Moving on next to Kiki Coe. Sorry, y'all. There's so many girls. As the list gets lower and people go home, it'll be so much easier to look through these girls and like to judge these categories. Um, I thought Kiki was cute. Kiki's gemstone was emerald. It was a lot going on with this outfit. I wouldn't have thought it was emerald because of the gold, like the gold going on with the mesh. Like maybe it would have looked better if she had different colors of green, maybe. Usually emerald is like a dark green, but you do get those accents of like the light green, which I do like with like her train and the accoutrements and she's got going on like on the shoulders. But everything else I just was not a fan of with this outfit, including the shoes. So and I didn't like the mesh, like the stockings kind of throw me off. Like I almost wish the stockings were like green or something. I don't know. Just a lot going on with this outfit. Was not a big fan of this outfit from Kiki Coe, which I found interesting because usually she gives looks. She's one of those queens that makes her own looks. So I found that very interesting. Moving on next to is Denim. Denim is slowly becoming one of my favorite queens in this competition. I am such a huge fan. I think she's so cute. She's so cute. Denim was Moonstone. Now, Moonstone is one of my favorite gemstones. Often, Moonstone can be misconstrued or it can be mistaken for pearl. So when she first came out, I thought it was like pearl. She pearl. But then I saw the blue and I was like, that's not pearl. It could be pearl. It's kind of giving me Moonstone vibes. So then she's like, it's Moonstone. So I really like this. Um, but I could also see it being pearls too. And I like that Denim makes, she makes it her own. Whatever the category is on the runway, she makes it her own unique way of doing it, and I really really like that. I like when a girl stands out and is not afraid to be different and kooky, quirky. Like I love the Crystal Methods. I love the Pythias. I love, you know, there was another. Oh, I love the Udikas. Like I love that. So I did like this from Denim. Next is Kitten Kaboodle. Kitten Kaboodle was tourmaline. I did not get tourmaline. Now I know there's different colors of tourmaline. I didn't get tourmaline from this outfit. To be honest with you, I was not a big fan of this outfit. I didn't like the black undertone in the cape. It just makes, the weird, I'm not a big fan of mesh. Unless you do it right, like I'm not a big fan of mesh. And this is one instance of mesh not necessarily being done right, because you can see the almost like the outline of her panties. So it's like I'd rather that outline of the panties just be it, and then like maybe the mesh on the legs just be your legs, like, and the arms, the mesh on the arms just be your arms. Like I don't know, like I don't know. When the girls don't do the mesh right, it just looks off to me. So I wasn't a fan of the mesh here. Not my favorite outfit from Kitten Kaboodle. I didn't like the fit either. Once again, wasn't a fan of this from Kitten. Next is Melinda Verga. Melinda Verga, she's cubic zirconia. First of all, my question was, is cubic zirconia a gemstone? Because I believe a gemstone is technically a stone that it's grown from the earth. Cubic zirconia, I believe, is a man-made stone. So that's my first thing with this. Um, Secondly, this just was not my favorite look, but I thought it was nice on her. I liked the concept, although now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of wondering why are the stars there. Like, I guess, cubic zirconia stars twinkle, cubic zirconia twinkles. I don't know, I just wasn't a big fan of this look, but she looks nice. It's very Christmas, wintry, Ice Queen vibe. So I thought it was, cute, but not necessarily on the mark for me, for Melinda. Venus is next. Now, this one slayed. This look was my favorite look of the night, and Venus was diamonds. Diamonds are forever, forever. I loved this look on Denim. I thought she looked so. Denim. I love this look on Venus. I thought she looked so amazing. She slayed. This was my favorite look of the night for the runway on episode 2. It was so cool and so unique. I really like this look. Like, this is a look that like really stands out. Like, like when I look back on the season, I'm gonna be like, do you remember when Venus did that diamond look on the gemstone runway? Love this look. I thought this was really, really good from Venus. All right, moving on is the girlfriend experience. The girlfriend experience is supposed to be, I think, pearls, maybe. Um, this wasn't my favorite look. I did like that this was a little bit different from, or for the girlfriend experience. It gave very Titanic. Like she, she's like one of the mermaids that like, kind of like came out of the Titanic to save all the human beings that like fell off of the boat. But she's given fashion at the same time and given a look. That's kind of what I got from the girlfriend experience in this look. Wasn't my favorite. But next is Aurora Matrix. Aurora Matrix. She got jade. All right, is her gemstone, and she's supposed to be some sort of goddess. I think Guan Yin. I like the concept, but I feel like it maybe could have been better executed. She's supposed to be some sort of jade pendant come to life. Her hair is supposed to be like the chain of the pendant. Um, I thought it was cool, but it just wasn't my favorite once again. Like maybe I would have liked it if she had painted her body green rather than wearing like the green kind of like a bodysuit is what she's got on there. But I thought it was cute. Once again, I like the concept. She's a concept queen. I like that for Aurora. All right. Nearah Nuff. So Nearah Nuff is supposed to be first of all, where did my name go? I just realized my name should be y'all need to know who I am. Nearah Nuff. She's supposed to be Ruby. She got Ruby as her gemstone. First of all, this is the same silhouette as last week. She keeps giving us this like pant with, you know, like almost like a bodysuit kind of like vibe with like some jacket with a shoulder pad. That's what she's been giving so far this whole competition. Um, I thought this was boring. This was just a bodysuit with a belt and a jacket on it. Well put together, but you know, like I don't know, I wasn't a fan of this look necessarily, and it didn't give me ruby. The color gives me ruby, but it's like, can I get a little bit more? Because I would have thought like when she came out, I would have been like Selena, like that would have been my first guess. But you know, ruby, maybe a ruby wax, like you know, going to like the gay club. Like I don't know, I just was not a fan of this look. Moving on. Aimee Yonce Shennel. Now y'all know I love me some Aimee Yonce Shennel. But sometimes her looks. Don't get me bad. This is not a bad look by any means. It looks expensive. It's very dramatic. Just not my favorite. I didn't like the hips. How the hips right there are see through. You can see like the hips kind of right there. And it just her gemstone was sapphire, and I definitely get that from the look, but you know, sometimes I just wish Aimee Yonce would give simple and elegant rather than always having these accoutrements. Like she reminds me of Kiki Coe. It's like a great look, but like, can you give me more? Like, you know, like can you give me variety? Like in your looks, like you give a great look, but like I need more variety. I feel like I'm seeing the same kind of aesthetic with Aimee Yonce Shennel, and I just like want like give me more, give me different. Like that's the only thing I'm wanting. So anyway, so these are the runways for the week. We find out the twist for the season. Remember the first episode we were talking about there was going to be some sort of twist. Well, here's the twist, child. The golden beaver, honey. The twist for this season, season 4, is the Maxi Challenge winner, meaning the winner of the episode or you know the winner of the week gets the golden beaver right here. All right, now with Nearah Nuff's feet right there underneath the golden beaver. Let me go ahead and take her feet off, child. Um, so the Maxi Challenge winner gets the golden beaver, and the golden beaver. By the way, I'm wondering is why is it a golden beaver? Can someone let me know in the comment section below? Why did my lighting just do that? Okay, good. We're back. Can someone tell me in the comment section why it's a golden beaver? Like, is there big? Are beavers big in like Canada or something like that, or like what is that about? Anyway, okay. So the twist for this season is the Maxi Challenge winner, the winner of the week, gets the golden beaver right here, and that allows them to save one bottom queen from being eliminated or for having to lip sync for their life. So each week there's going to be 3 bottom queens. One of them gets to be saved by the winner of the week. This week for episode 2, the winner was Kitten Kaboodle. The bottoms for this week for episode 2 were the Girlfriend Experience, Sisi Superstar, and Luna Dubois. I agree with the bottom. I also agree with the winner as well, the Maxi Challenge winner. Kitten saves the Girlfriend Experience. And in the end, it turns out that Luna Dubois and Sisi Superstar have to lip sync for their lives in episode 2. The lip sync song is "I'm With You" by Avril Lavigne, which is one of my favorite songs ever. It's a damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. I know I'm really hoarse right now, but I need some water and some tea, and I'll sound perfectly. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it's a damn cold night. I love that song. Sisi goes home. I don't agree. I thought Sisi Superstar actually won this lip sync. Although Luna Dubois did give a little bit more in the end, But in the end, our Amethyst Queen, child, Sisi Superstar goes home. So that's the end of Sisi Superstar, and that is the wrap up for episode 2. So we're gonna go ahead and take out Sisi Superstar out of the notes here, so that we can. It'll make it a little bit easier for us to get through these last set of girls. So like I said, Sissy Superstar gets eliminated, and then we get into episode 3 of Canada's Drag Race. Um, let's get into it and talk about episode 3. So we're on to episode 3 now, and as we talked about just a second ago, as we just talked about last week, meaning on episode 2, Sissy Superstar went home. That'll do. Um, the golden beaver becomes a wake up call to the girls to step up their game. Because now you're just not seeking to impress the judges. Because in previous seasons, oh my god, I keep doing that. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting that the microphone needs to be near my mouth. Okay. There's a joke there, but I'm gonna keep it cute. The golden beaver becomes a wake up call that the girls have to step it up. Last week, as we talked about in episode 2, Sissy Superstar went home. That'll do. And this week, it's a girls group challenge in episode 3. So this is singing, dancing, writing songs, writing lyrics, all things I'm good at. You know, you just heard me sing. I do have a little groove in me, and I do write my own lyrics. So, you know, the girl group challenge, that this is a make it or break it challenge, just like Snatch Game. All right. Couple notes before we get into episode 3. I want to say that Melinda really steps it up this episode. In episode 3, Melinda Verga really stepped it up this episode. She really impressed me. The girlfriend experience, on the other hand, gave up this episode. I think she gave up a while ago, though. You know, you could see her kind of giving up on episode 2. Um, I did not agree with the judges' decisions in this episode, in episode 3. Not at all. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the girl group challenge. So the girl group challenge. So the girls get into 2 groups. The first group is Melinda, Kiki Coe, Kitten Kaboodle, The Girlfriend Experience, and Aimee Yonce Shennel. They get the heartbreak songs. This is a breakup song. Luna Dubois, Venus, Aurora Matrix, Nearah Nuff, and Denim get the heartbeat song. So this is more like the love song, the upbeat song. Let's get into the girl groups real quick. Let's talk about the girl groups, child, for episode 3. Let's start with Melinda's girl group. Now, Melinda is the one right there doing the splits. Melinda really stepped it up this episode. I was like, oh, she's really pulling out the tricks this episode. In episode 3, honey. She's letting the girls know, okay? Now, what's interesting is that Melinda was actually the choreographer for her set of girls, for her group. Now, if you can choreograph the girls, it's funny because when I was little, I used to choreograph. You know, me and my cousins, my female cousins, we used to choreograph these dances. I need to get them on the show because they have so many stories of me choreographing random dances for us. But anyway, Melinda's the choreographer for her group. I was like, okay, you're taking like an interesting stance in your group. You're the choreographer, so the girls have to follow you. Okay. I didn't know she was a choreographer, but she did good. But the group didn't do so well. They were out of sync, they were awkward, they were kind of clunky. The girlfriend experience especially was awkward and out of her element. Um Kitten Kaboodle forgot her words, actually. I would say out of all of them, Melinda did the best in her group. Melinda did the best. I would say Kiki Coe, Kitten Kaboodle, The Girlfriend Experience, and Aimee Yonce Shennel did not do as well as Melinda in this girl group challenge. So I was really impressed with Melinda. The next group, so I wasn't a big fan of their performance, and now this performance I did like. I did prefer this performance over the Heartbreak performance over the other girls. And I'll tell you why. This performance was good. They were much more cohesive. I think these group of girls had more fun with their song. I actually kind of liked their song a bit more. It was like poppy and fun, and like they were like doing the heartbeat, do 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 do, like they were doing that whole thing. Um, I thought Nearah Nuff did the best actually in this group. I thought she had a lot of pizzazz, you know, a lot of like a lot of like energy. She brought a lot of energy, but they kind of all brought a lot of energy. Especially I will say Nearah Nuff and Aurora. But my favorites were actually Nearah Nuff in this specific group. I thought Venus actually had the best lyrics. However, I did not like Venus's wig, the one with the pink wig standing up with the short pink wig. I did not like that wig. You know, it's giving very much Nicki Minaj in that boom 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 bass, like that commercial or that video. I thought Denim was really cute in this challenge. Denim is really starting to I'm starting to warm up to Denim. I'm starting to like Denim a lot. I am really starting to like Denim and her aesthetic. And I'm liking what she's bringing to the table. I thought the heartbeat group was really good. Now let's get into the runway categories for episode 3. So the category for episode 3 is sunglasses at night. Very interesting category. First up, we have Aurora Matrix. Um, this wasn't really sunglasses. This was more mask to me. Like she was more wearing a mask. It was interesting because her glasses. First of all, the glasses didn't have like they had the like you know how they have the frame. You know they didn't have a frame, so there were no glasses in them. She has this like weird kind of like mask thing going on, but it's actually the glasses holding up the dress. So it's like maybe like a night dress, but I don't know. I just like, but the glasses to me don't read sunglasses, so I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the concept. I feel like the concept could have been better executed with this look. So I don't know. This just wasn't my favorite of the night. Next was Luna Dubois. Luna Dubois. This was her look for the sunglasses at night runway. Um, you know, Luna has been giving us sunglasses since like the first episode. I thought this was cute, but I wasn't wowed by Luna Dubois in this look. I wasn't a fan of the ruffles either. Like it kind of gave me like Ruffles potato chips for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't like the ruffles on her outfit. So I wasn't a huge fan of this look from Luna. Next is Nearah Nuff. I just put for Nearah Nuff, no. Not a fan. I actually hate this look and I hate the holes in this purple dress. Like you're just wearing sunglasses and you're wearing this like kind of like weird dress, and she always has these like shoulder pads. I wasn't a fan of this look. I wasn't a big fan of this look from Nearah Nuff. Moving on to Denim. My probably favorite look of the night was Denim, actually. Believe it or not. I thought this was so cute. It's very Willow Pill. I like how she had the sunglasses and then she has the sunglasses in her hair. And at one point she took the sunglasses off in her hair and there were like eyes on each row of her hair. Like each pair of sunglasses you see in her hair, there's a pair of eyes behind those actual sunglasses. I thought that concept was so cool. She's supposed to be at like a rave. Raves usually happen at night. I like how she has the little thong showing. I loved this look. Very Lisa Frank, very Betsy Johnson. I thought this was fabulous. I actually really did like this, and this was my favorite. To me, I thought this was like Denim's episode. I thought Denim was going to win this episode, but we'll get into that in a second at the end of episode 3. Moving on. After Denim was Venus. Um, for Venus, I also put no. Once again, it's interesting because the sunglasses are like her bra. her bra situation. But then she looks like she has sunglasses like in the coat, and then she's got these weird antenna hair, like hairs sticking up. I don't understand the concept of why she's in a thong again. I just wasn't a fan of this look from Venus. I'm not a fan of this look. Moving on to Aimee Yonce Shennel. This was Venus, child. So moving on to Aimee Yonce Shennel. Um, I didn't like this look either. I thought her sunglasses were too low on her nose. You know how sometimes we do that? If I have my glasses nearby, I'll show you. I don't see them. I have so much. Oh no, I have them right here actually. You know how sometimes people do the thing where they put the sunglasses real low on their nose like that? I feel like that's what she was doing with this. And I feel like it wasn't a good look. Like you can literally see a little bit of her eye peeking up out of the top. And I just didn't understand that. I was like, why are the glasses so low like that? Like they're basically on your nose. Also, I thought she looked like a Mardi Gras matador. Like I wasn't a fan of this look. Once again, sometimes less is more. You know? Sometimes less is more. Like I kind of would have liked like without the spandex pants, without the like horrible shoes, the boots, and just let the jacket be its own piece. Maybe she could have come out with like a panties or something. Like I don't know. Like sometimes less is more, and I really kind of wish Aimee Yonce would figure that out. But once again, you know, someone may like this. You know, but for me, I just thought sometimes simple and elegant like really pays off. You know, the girlfriend experience is next. You know, I really like this outfit from the girlfriend experience, but she didn't sell it on the runway enough for me. Um, it was very different from her, but once again, she had this attitude of like, I give up. I don't really care. I know I'm not gonna win this. And also, I don't know if you can see like the on her hip. It's like it almost looks like the feathers are starting to fall off her hip. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. I like this look. She didn't really sell it to me on the runway though, so I couldn't say it was my favorite. And also, once again, I don't think she's wearing sunglasses. I think she's wearing a mask. So I get maybe like I get it. This could be your interpretation, but like I don't know. Just not on the mark for me enough. All right, moving on. Melinda. Did we talk about Melinda already? No, we didn't. So this is Melinda's look, child. I just put no, absolutely not, and then I put child. Dot dot dot. What is going on here? Why is she wearing this dress that looks like it's almost like a couture straight jacket with like this like mask completely covering her face? I could get if this like if we were doing this during the pandemic, but the pandemic like but it's not even covering her mouth though. I think she said this is some sort of movie reference as well. I didn't get the reference. I just thought this was not well executed at all. Not at all. Not at all. Absolutely not from Melinda. Did not like this. This might have been the worst for the night for me in terms of Melinda. Which sucked because she was so good this episode, but that runway child, no ma'am. Moving on to Kitten Kaboodle. This was my second favorite of the night. It was very Britney, very Madonna. She was like a bad kitty or a bad kitten kind of vibe. Like I really like this from from Kitten Kaboodle. And I get it. Like sunglasses, it almost gives me like leather vibes, like leather club vibes, and like what happens, what time do leather club vibes usually start? Usually at night, sunglasses at night. So I actually really like this. This is my second favorite along with Denim's look. Lastly on the runway, we have Kiki Coe. I thought Kiki Coe was one of my other favorites of the night. Kiki Coe really served with this look. She looked absolutely gorgeous. She had on these beautiful like glasses, but when she took the glasses off, obviously you can see like her face. It like gave very like Dia de los Muertos kind of vibes. I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous in this look. Love this from Kiki Coe. So for episode 3, for me, my favorites on the runway were Denim, Kiki Coe, and Kitten Kaboodle. All right, lastly, to end off episode 3, Aurora is the winner for the week. I don't agree. I do not agree that Aurora should have won this week. I think Denim should have won. I would have chose Denim as this week's Maxi Challenge winner. That's just me for episode 3. Anyways, the girlfriend experience, Kitten Kaboodle, and Kiki Coe are in the bottom. I'm not sure if I agree with that either fully, but it is what it is. Aurora Matrix chooses to save Kiki Coe, her Asian sister. And then it becomes the girlfriend experience versus Kitten Kaboodle. The lip sync song was actually a really good song. I think it's called Tongue by Reeve. Or Rev. Apparently he's a Canadian artist, I believe. Really, really great song. Very upbeat, like fun. Kitten Kaboodle wins the lip sync against the girlfriend experience. I agree. Kitten actually really slayed the lip sync, and she knew her words that time. She knew the words to the lip sync. She had better knew the words to the lip sync. The girlfriend experience goes home, and I have to agree. I think unfortunately it was time for the girlfriend experience to leave. You can kind of see in her face here in this picture that she kind of just like. I think sometimes these girls get into this challenge, get into Drag Race, and it starts off kind of fun and it's like good vibes and oh my god, I'm so excited to be here. But I think it very quickly turns into a competition, and if you're not a competitive spirit, I think a lot of girls get caught up in that. Oh, but this is a competition kind of thing, you know. Like if you didn't grow up playing, football or basketball or soccer or track and field or chess for God's sakes, if you weren't in some sort of competitive sport or thing growing up, you might have difficulty like in this type of situation where it is competitive. And I kind of feel like the girlfriend experience, like sometimes people just aren't competitors, you know. So we have to say goodbye to the girlfriend experience and goodbye to Sisi Superstar for episodes 2 and 3. All right, well somebody had to go home, child, and that is the recap for episodes 2 and 3 of Canada's Drag Race. I didn't want this recap to be too long because, child, this could have been a 2-hour recap, but ain't nobody trying to watch a 2-hour recap. I like watching my recaps, and I don't even want to watch a 2-hour recap. The darn show isn't even 2 hours. So I had to kind of shorten everything, but that's the gist of what happened in episode 2 and 3. Let me know what you thought about, what's going on so far with Canada's Drag Race Season 4. I will see you all next week with a new look, a new episode 4, I believe. I'm interested to see how things are gonna go when we get into the Christmas season, because like I don't want the same thing to happen where I miss episodes because I'm on Christmas break. So we're going to have to figure that out. But anyways, this is the recap of episodes 2 and 3. I am NuCleo Patra, your drag queen and host for Canada's Drag Race Season 4. Thank you all for being here. I am going to film one more video that has nothing to do with Drag Race and then de-drag. I'm so excited. It's the best part of getting into drag is getting out of it when you can. All right, you guys, I love you all. I will see you all in the next video. Love and light, God bless, and NuCleo Patra is out.
Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me. that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me. That's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me.